For many athletes, such as basketball and volleyball players, knowing how to jump higher is a very important ability. Highlighted below are ways in which individuals can develop their capacity to carry out a vertical jump. Developing base strength. Jumping is quite a demanding bodily action, and one may progress this capacity more by making their muscles stronger. Here are some notable workouts that will help you accomplish better results: squats, calf raises, hip flexor movements, transverse abdominal exercises, ab workouts, dorsal flexor exercises, exercises for upper body, and toe exercises. Improving your flexibility. In order to enhance the jump momentum, it is very important to have the required flexibility, especially when you're completing a dunk, or when leaping to spike a volleyball. If you grow your ability to be flexible, you'll jump higher vertically and gather a clear advantage over other individuals in the game. Furthermore, when you lack flexibility, it will cause an imbalance in you pertaining to your strength, which will further curb your jumping capability. Use plyometrics to improve the explosiveness of your jumps. The goal of plyometrics is essentially to reduce the time that it takes for you to speed up from complete rest to maximum force. You can start by holding weights while leaping as a means of accelerating your vertical leap. Where plyometrics is concerned, you would be required to carry about 1/3 of the weight that you typically lift and jump explosively, completing as many repetitions as possible. Assuming the perfect stance for jumping. To create maximum power from a jump without injuring the knees, an individual is advised to bend their ankles at an angle of 25 degrees, bend knees to an angle of 60 degrees, and bend hips at an angle of 30 degrees. Additional precaution must be taken so that your knees aren't in a position of knock knees pointing inwards, and they ought to be in a correct arrangement, that is being in line with the second toe. Also, arms should be positioned at the sides. Preliminary actions should be taken prior to jumping. The energy that is developed in the preliminary steps can assist in creating extra upward force. When making the jump, in order to increase your effectiveness at jumping, there are a number of things that ought to be happening simultaneously. First, use your legs to drive the body, springing off the balls of the feet. For extra momentum, your hands should swing into the air, at the direction to the ceiling. Breathe out when the motion is being carried out. While landing, ensure that the balls of your feet are used for landing, the knees are bent, and make sure you rotate back onto the heels in a single fluid movement. This movement is essential for absorbing the shock associated with hitting the ground. More practical tips. Go to a gym class to figure out how to stretch out correctly, or you can learn on your own. Use a jump rope to rehearse basic jumps after stretching. But if this is not possible, just practice the tips listed above regarding how to jump higher. You ought to only use the required weights and workout routines designed for building strength that are near your personal limits, and do just a few repetitions, unless you are including other goals to your fitness regimen that require building your lower muscle groups. Have your form checked with a knowledgeable trainer, particularly as it relates to running jumps. This aspect of jumping can often be disregarded. Using a dumbbell in both hands and using your ankles and toes to thrust up is another terrific training for improving your vertical jump. Take action 4 to 5 times per week, start with 10 reps and working progressively until you do 50 reps. It is recommended to get an experienced or skilled instructor for at least 30 days to learn the specified exercises in detail. After that, you can do the routines by yourself or invite a loved one or buddy to keep you company, based upon your preferences. Cautions. Exercises must by no means be overdone. Training to jump is about high quality, short efforts versus extended low-intensity work. Look prior to leaping at all times to avoid leaping into something hazardous or colliding with another person. Do not exceed pushing yourself above a safety limit. When pain is felt, your body is communicating that you need to stop, and it is smart to heed such warnings. Should you feel sore following a workout, then it indicates that you have gone outside the accustomed limit of your body. On the other hand, you do need to push yourself, as that is one of the goals of a workout, for accomplishing a bit more compared to what was accomplished last time. So, it is quite natural to feel a little soreness after a good workout. But, when soreness is experienced, you should stop forcing yourself. And remember to consult a doctor right away if there is intense pain. This could be an indication that you have pulled or strained a muscle. Now, for more on Shock Your Vertical Jump, please go to the below link now. And don't forget to push the subscribe button below.